Recently I came across this challenge. I wanted to build this LED star for Christmas, which is completely made out of aluminium profiles. And now there's the question, how do I get the right measurements? These aluminum profiles are 2 centimeters in width. And how do I find the right angles in between these different profiles? And this is the question I want to answer in this short little tutorial. Of course, you can do it geometrically, so you can just draw it and measure the angles. But there is a more precise and easier and even faster way to do it. And this is the end result we're gonna get. We can completely define the pointiness of the star. We can define the lengths of each side, the width, so the thickness of these profiles, and this tool will calculate the angles accordingly. So let's jump right into this tutorial. For this tutorial, you need a CAD program like Onshape, which is completely free for personal use. In this case, just go to onshape.com and download it and give it a try for yourself. So in Onshape, I'm gonna quickly create a new document, call it star 2, and then let's jump right in. All right. Let's first press P to hide all the planes and go to the top view. And in there, let's create a new sketch by pressing Shift S and select the top plane as your sketch plane. This will create a sketch plane right on the top layer. We're not going to create 3D objects. We're just going to worry about the 2D drawing. So double click the sketch layer to edit it, and then go to the line tool or press L, and let's draw the first triangle of our star manually. So let's go here and do something like that. And then it's very important that you drag your mouse to this point and follow this line to the other side. This is very, very important. All right. Click again and press Escape to confirm the selection. Now let's give this our initial measurements. So press D to select the dimension tool, click on this line and give it a measurement. In this case, I want my length to be 10 centimeters. So it gets really small, like this. And then I want the other side to be the equal length. So let's choose the equal tool and select both of them. And now they are both equal. With this triangle done, now let's go to the circular pattern tool right here. You'll find it under here. Drag a box selection and make sure the circular pattern tool is selected. And this will create 3 copies of our triangle. Now let's drag the origin right onto the center line. So make sure it snaps to this yellow center line like this and drag it until it looks good. And now you can decide on the number of points you want your star to have. I will choose 5 in this case and make sure that the center line is all right. Something like that. If it loses your center line, just make sure that you go down until it looks about right. And now click into this white area. And now you can see we have a star, but these parts aren't matching at the moment. To change that, we're gonna go to the coincident tool or press I, and then select these 2 points until they match and line up. And with that, we can now modify our star. If you want to make 3 points, you can do it like that. Or you can increase the number to 8 or 7, something like that. You can completely choose what you want here. With that part, you can control how your star looks. In my case, I want 5 points and I want a star like not too sharp, something like that. So if we imagine that this would be our aluminium profile, we want to define the exact cutting angles. So we need to give it some thickness to find these angles out. This is pretty easy. Just go to the top and select the offset tool or press O on the keyboard. Select everything like that. And now you can define this value right here. Just hit enter and then set a value of, in this case, 2 centimeters, which will give me the exact measurements. That is looking pretty good. And this is an exact representation of our aluminum profile. All right, now how do we find the angle, for example, for this cut? Let's just go to the line tool by pressing L and pressing Q to create a construction line. This is a line that's just used for measurements and that is not used for our actual drawing. And select our cut mark right here. And I'm interested in this one as well. So these are the 2 angles, this one and this one I want to find out. I can look them up just very easily. Just deselect all the tools, click on this and click on this line, and then you will see the exact angle between these 2, or for example between these 2. So you will get your measurements, but of course there is a different way to do it. And yeah, this could be, for example, to accept the sketch and then right click on this sketch, create a drawing of sketch 1. Let's just select the standard template, no views, hit OK. This takes a second. And now just place the star onto this drawing. Let's right click, view properties and set something like 1 to 2, for example. Hit OK. And now this could be a drawing that you can print out, but we're going to use it to display our measurements in a better way. We're interested in the length of these sides and in these 2 angles. And we're going to find out by pressing the dimension tool right here, clicking on this angle, and now we can change the value to something like millimeters, for example. And now to get these 2 angular measurements, just go to the line to line angular dimension tool, select this one and this one, and now you can see we've got a measurement right here. And to get the angle of these 2, let's select this one, and we've got our measurements. And if you want to go back and want to change something, just right-click the sketch, edit sketch, and then go in and do something like that. Hit apply, go to the drawing, and make sure to hit the update from workspace button. And with that, we've got ourselves the new drawing. And with that, we are done. I hope this was helpful to you and you can apply it to your own projects. If so, make sure to leave a like and hit subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you next time.